Hey guys, it's Lindsay from Perfectly Bookish 5. Come to the book event, meet me in Milwaukee. I just got back from the book signing. Meet me in Milwaukee. It's only like 15-20 minutes from where I live. And this is the first time I have ever attended the event. I believe it's been going on for a couple years. I'm not entirely sure, but I found out about it shortly before tickets went on sale for this year's event. And it's a 2-day thing. I didn't go for both days. They had a little thing going on last night, like an author meet and greet and I think something else. And then today was the book signing from, I want to say 9 until probably a little before noon. The VIPs got to go in. A VIP ticket was $75, I believe, and then you got into last night's event. You got a swag bag and the signing today. And I know authors got a little break in there for lunch, so I'm not exactly sure when the VIP signing ended. And then from 12 until 3, general admission could get in, and I just bought a general admission ticket. It was $25 and taxes and fees. The other fee I had to pay for was parking. I didn't want to try parking on the street. It's a Saturday and all the close street spots were taken, so I just went in the parking garage, which is very convenient. It's right there off of the hotel. Well, I'm saying it's convenient. I think the Hyatt actually uses it, but I think other people use the garage as well with everything that is around that area. And it was $10.79 for the time span I was in there. It goes by time. And I'm glad I actually went down there today because Romance Con is going to be held in the same area. It is, I think they're using the same hotel, but they're using the center that is attached to the hotel, where this was just on the second floor in the hotel itself. So there were somewhere between, I want to say, 20 and 30 authors at this signing. Unfortunately, the 2 people that I wanted to see the most, which is why I got this ticket, ended up backing out because they couldn't be there for one reason or another. So I was a little sad about that. But I got to meet a lot of new to me authors, which was awesome. I got to the event space at 11:20-ish. I registered and then I pre-ordered. I have my book cart here with everything because literally I just walked through the door. I just got home. I got this anthology, Rough and Rugged, couldn't think of the first word, and it's a Meet Me in Milwaukee anthology. I think this is the first time they were doing this, and not all the authors on the back were there, but a good majority of them were. And what was awesome was I had the extra time, so I brought some post-it notes so I could mark where the authors are, and it made it so much more easier when I got up to the author's table to have the book open and ready for them to sign. I was only in the event space probably for about an hour, a little over an hour total. I didn't stay that long. There wasn't that many people in there, so things moved very quickly. So sorry, I just didn't really film in the room because there just wasn't any down moment. Like, yes, I waited in some lines, but it was just 1 or 2 people ahead of me, and everything was just happened so fast. I'm like, what is going on? So I'm going to show the books that I brought with me and then some books that I picked up while I was there. Anthology, I want to say, because I pre-ordered it, was $30, but if you got it there, it was 40, something like that. But there are some really cute title pages in here, so very, very cute. I'm glad to have this, and of course I love the anthologies because they go towards some charity. So I brought Valkyrie, I always say that wrong, Heart by Nicole Rose. And let's see, then I also, nope, I bought that one. I brought Take Me Home by Cameron Hart, and she said she was happy to see this book. It's an older one, and not everyone enjoys it, so she liked that I had it. Redemption Island by L.B. Dunbar, and I met her a couple of times, but I saved this book specifically for this event. Then I have Burned by Greta Rose West. And while walking around and talking to some authors while I was at their table, some new to me authors, I ended up picking up Across the Hall by Dawn Love. This is book 1 in the Cassidy Brothers series, and she said it was small town. I love small town. It was $10, so I thought this was a perfect way to give her books a try. And it was cool. She had, I don't know if you can see that, this fun little embossed, oh, it was upside down, embossed stamp that she put in the book, so that was fun. And then I got these 4 books all together for $20 from D. Ellis. They're lumberjacks, and the story that she has in the anthology goes with this, and I just liked the colors like a good lumberjack, and I thought, you know, why not? I am going to give this series a try. Those were the books that I brought and picked up. I did print off a map. I always like having the map and having stuff highlighted, knowing where everyone is. Then I have shown this before, but this is something I've been bringing to all the book signings that I have gone to this year, like the big book signings. So here's the authors that I have in here from today's event. And so like that was Yam. I have pages for Book Bonanza in here, and also Wild and Windy. So it's just something fun to remember all the big signings I went to this year. I always bring a book bow to put my book swig in, so it is protected in my book cart and it doesn't get all smushed. And it was cool because the anthology came in this bag, and did I leave it in here? I did. So, oh, this one got a little crushed, but this author that is in the anthology couldn't be there, so she sent a book plate. And then in the bags, there was, oh, and this one too. She couldn't be there, sent a book plate, but we have some different stickers that you got for buying the anthology, for pre-ordering it. We got bookmark. So that is really cool. I think they are really cute stickers. Alright, so let's just go through some of the fun stuff that I got. This pen has handcuffs on it. I always like getting pens at book signings. That is how I get my pens. I never have to buy pens because I always pick them up at book signings. Like, pens are golden to me at book signings. It is one of my favorite swag items, so I will always be picking them up. Another thing that sorry, that was me. For once it wasn't the cat. I'm the one shaking the camera up. I love eating chapstick at book signings too. The lips are always chapped, always a problem. Love when authors have chapstick. It is one of my favorite swag items. Then there was an author who, because we had the anthology, she gave some specifics that went with her book, like a pin, a fun magnet, and there was something else. Sorry, it is all mixed in here, so I'm just gonna go through stuff. One author was handing out these. Then we have Cowboy Romance is by Jam. I love stickers. My book cart is filled with them. Like, I can't maneuver my cart to show you right now, but like, here's the cover of it. I love displaying stickers on it, and I've run out of room like on the outside of my cart unless it's smaller stickers, so I started putting them on the inside, and you can't see them, but oh well. Another pin. Sorry, then I have all these, but I started trying to take the post-it notes out to make it easier for me to find the author. Oh, here is the other sticker that the author gave. We have some fun post-it notes, a book lover, and this Just a lot of fun swag items. And then, oh, I gotta show you my lanyard, but I have some fun name badges to add to my lanyard. This is LB Dunbar. A jersey. I liked this one because it's a cat. It is so cute. Fun sparkly stickers. There's just a lot of different fun swag items that I have. A bookmark and a fun coaster. So let me get the lanyard. When you register, I thought this was a nice lanyard. It says the event. Then you got this to put your name on, and then a meet me in Milwaukee badge. So overall, it was a nice little event. I loved that it was right next to me. It was a smaller space, so sometimes you kind of got stuck in the rows with the tables. Like if they started to get a line, they were right across from each other, then it was a little hard to maneuver around there. And I could see there were some people on or in wheelchair scooters, and I bet that was a little hard for them. Oh, sorry, I thought I forgot to show you something. Sorry, randomizing stuff here. Let me find it. Here it is. Just creating a big mess down here. Then there was one author who was selling some book sleeves, and it was $20. I had to get this one with the paw print. I love it. I just had to get it. It has a little pocket, and it feels like it could be waterproof. Not that I plan on taking my books out in the rain or anything. I have a lot of book bows, but I was having fun at an event. I needed to get it because I loved this design. I mean, I got a cat on my shirt. Love it. That was just the only little hiccup, I would say, with some of the space, some of the room. I don't know how crazy it was when VIPs are in there. Sorry, I don't know how many tickets get sold to this event. I actually, before I went in, I was talking to a mom of one of the volunteers that is close with the person who runs the event. Her name is Ashley Lewis, and she is Geeky Girl on Instagram. I'll put it down below. I think I'm forgetting a word in there, but look in the description. Was a raffle, and it was very good for how many, like 10 tickets for $5, a charity raffle. And I would have done it, but I was done at 1, and the raffle was going to be called at 2:30, and you had to be present to win. I didn't feel like sitting there for an hour and a half just to wait for the raffle to go. So there were a lot of good raffle baskets put together, donated by the authors. There was Frankie's Gift Shop and the Wet Spot Pod. I know Frankie's Gift Shop, I was talking to them. They have something online. They are in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So I'm going to take a look there because they were telling me about some different designs and stuff they had. But yeah, it was just such a smooth process. Wow. The one thing that wasn't smooth, I didn't know how to get out of the parking garage. I tried one door and it was locked, so I had to use a different door. So that was annoying, but I got to the parking garage was very, very secure. So you went in, you got a ticket that had a QR code, and like, don't lose that ticket or you're screwed, because that is how you get in and out. And then there was a gate that opened. It wasn't just a normal bar that opens and closes for parking garages. Like, there was a gate that was locked down, so your stuff is pretty secure in there. And to get out, or to get back in before the door would open for you, you had to scan your QR code. So that was pretty nice. It's in an area where there's a lot of places to go if you want food that is in walking distance. So that's nice for the out-of-towners. There was a Starbucks in the hotel. But yeah, the event itself was nice. I got to meet some new-to-me authors that I am excited to give a go and read and try out their books. And yeah, it was a nice little event. I am so glad that it was in my hometown. I'm used to traveling very, very far for book signings, so I appreciated that fact. And I would definitely go again if there's authors that I'm interested in seeing. It was nice. It was a beautiful day, and I enjoyed the event. So there it is Meet Me in Milwaukee. I'll leave Ashley's Instagram handle down below, so you'll be able to check it out if this is something you are interested in. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.